He traveled all over the country, 46 states, in just a matter of months to capture an image that would inspire. And he did it all at just 19 years old. Tonight we take you inside the story of this unique LDS temple photographer. Dan Rascon joining us live. It sounds like quite the road trip, Dan.
It sure was, Shauna. The days were long and cold and hot, but Taylor Yardley would not have it any other way. He's breaking the mold of photography LDS temples across the country, and his work is definitely getting noticed. Packing up the gear and heading out on another road trip, something that has become
I enjoy the scenic view of it.
Very routine for 21-year-old Taylor Yardley.
We're heading to the Draper Temple.
Taylor is a photographer whose specialty happens to be LDS temples.
This temple's always difficult. It's just hard to get a good angle.
You may ask, what's the big deal? There are hundreds of temple photographers out there. But how many of them as a teenager shot 67 temples in more than 40 states in just a few months and got paid to do it? That's what Taylor did when he was just 19 years old.
It's what makes my pictures different than everybody else's. And I think it's just the amount of time that I put into them and the way I see them. When I get onto a location, I see these angles and I see the finished product while I'm standing there. And I know what I would like to do from start to finish.
For Taylor, it all started when he was just 15 years old. He took a picture of an LDS temple. It got so many compliments that he thought, I could do this for a living.
That feeling was just the greatest in the world at the time for me. And I felt so much at peace. And so I continued to take more pictures because I did something that made other people feel great, and I wanted to keep doing that.
Taylor's work can now be found at Deseret Book and occasionally featured at Costco. Not bad for a now 21-year-old young man who has been a paid professional photographer for 3 years.
Not always about money for me. I just want to be able to do what I love and have my dreams come true. And I think I've got this shot here.
But finding that perfect shot is not easy. Taylor will sometimes spend as many as 4 to 5 hours at a temple, which includes going during the morning, afternoon, and evening shifts. Then it's hours and hours of Photoshop to make it just perfect. But Taylor says it's all worth it.
I think they resemble what my eye sees as far as the true beauty of these beautiful temples.
And there by his side on just about every shoot, his father, Al.
It makes me feel so wonderful inside to have that support.
As a result, the two have been able to develop a special bond, which puts even more meaning behind Taylor's works of art.
To be able to spend that time, I'm going to look back 20 years from now and remember that as some of the greatest moments of my life.
Not bad at all there. Now altogether, Taylor has shot 70 temples. He would love to eventually get out of the country and take photos of the temples across the world. Taylor says his favorite one is a Gilbert, Arizona temple because of just how big it is and the beauty of the palm trees. His goal is to become a professional photographer for the LDS Church. That's what he hopes. If you want to see more of Taylor's work, go to our website, KUTV.com, click on features and inside the story. So it's kind of neat to see this kid work. He just kind of gets there and really knows what to look for.
I do like his eye.
Yeah.
I mean, he takes beautiful
Good
images.
One. Yeah.
I need a little Photoshop myself, so if he wants to take a picture of me and clean me up a little bit, I'm all for it, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Thanks.